Commander Elisa Monroe stood on the bridge of the USS Odyssey, her eyes locked onto the swirling iridescent orb of Veraxia. The planet shimmered like a jewel against the black velvet of space, its atmosphere alive with colors unseen on any Federation world. "Commander, we're receiving an incoming transmission," Ensign Patel reported. "It's telepathic." Monroe raised an eyebrow. "Patch it through." A resonant voice echoed in their minds. "Welcome, travelers. The Vesskari invite you to the Festival of Minds." A murmur rippled through the bridge. The Vesskari, a reclusive telepathic species, had never before extended such an invitation. "Set a course for Luminara, their capital city," Monroe ordered, excitement tinged with caution. This could be a monumental step for the Federation. As the Odyssey descended into Veraxia's atmosphere, the crew gazed upon a city that defied comprehension. Towers of crystalline structure spiraled into the sky, interconnected by bridges of pure energy. The air itself seemed to sing, a harmonic resonance that vibrated through their very beings. "Welcome." A Vesskari elder greeted them upon landing, his eyes luminescent pools of silver. "Join us in unity." The festival commenced with breathtaking displays. Lights danced in the sky, forming intricate patterns that told stories of the universe's birth. Melodies without sound echoed in their minds, evoking emotions they couldn't name. Lieutenant Harris turned to Monroe, eyes wide. "Commander, I just had a memory of swimming in an ocean of liquid light, but I've never been here before," Monroe finished, a sudden chill creeping up her spine. "Stay vigilant." As hours passed, crew members began sharing experiences that weren't their own. Dr. Chen spoke of Vesskari rituals with intimate knowledge. Ensign Patel recited poetry in a language he couldn't possibly know. "Something's not right," Monroe muttered, tapping her communicator. "All crew, report to the shuttle, immediately." Before they could regroup, the ground trembled. The crystalline towers resonated with a deep, haunting frequency. The sky tore open, revealing a vortex of swirling energy. "Commander!" Harris shouted. "I can't!" His voice trailed off as his eyes glazed over. One by one, the crew fell into trance-like states. Monroe felt a force pulling at her consciousness, threads of her identity unraveling. Summoning her mental training, she fought back. "Computer, initiate emergency transport." Unable to comply, the ship's computer responded flatly. Systems unresponsive. Monroe realized they were trapped. Not physically, but within a psychic construct. They had entered the Vesskari's psychic nexus, a realm where thoughts became reality. She closed her eyes, focusing her mind. "I am Commander Elisa Monroe," she whispered. "I am in control." Visions assaulted her. She was a child running through fields of gold, then a Vesskari elder gazing into distant galaxies, then a creature of pure energy traversing the cosmos. "Join us," a multitude of voices beckoned. "Shed your limitations." "Never!" she shouted, pushing back against the tidal wave of alien consciousness. She envisioned her crew, picturing each face with crystal clarity. Projecting her thoughts, she reached out. "Remember who you are. Fight." Faces emerged from the swirling chaos. Harris, Chen, Patel, their eyes filled with determination. Together they forged a mental barrier, isolating their identities from the overwhelming influx of the Vesskari collective. Monroe confronted the elder within the Nexus, a towering figure of light and shadow. "You had no right to take our minds." The elder's expression was one of genuine confusion. "We seek only unity. Individuality is a fleeting illusion." "Not to us," Monroe asserted. "Our individuality is our strength." A silence stretched between them, the weight of countless minds bearing witness. "Perhaps we have erred." the Elder conceded. "We did not comprehend the value you place on separateness. Release us," Monroe demanded, "and we can begin anew, as allies who respect each other's differences." The Elder nodded slowly, agreed. In an instant, the crew found themselves back in Luminara. The vibrant city was quiet now, its towers gleaming softly under Veraxia's twin moons. "Systems are back online," Ensign Patel confirmed, relief evident in his voice. Monroe addressed the Vesskari Elder. "We appreciate your willingness to understand. Cultural exchange must be consensual." The Elder bowed. "Your perspectives have enlightened us. Perhaps there is merit in embracing both unity and individuality." Back aboard the Odyssey, the crew reflected on their harrowing experience. They had touched the fringes of a collective existence and returned, forever altered yet resolute in their sense of self. "Commander," Dr. Chen approached Monroe on the bridge. "Sensors are picking up a surge of energy from the planet." On the view screen, Veraxia pulsed with radiant light. Beams of energy shot into space, coalescing into a massive, translucent sphere, a psychic beacon. "What's happening?" Lieutenant Harris asked, awe-struck. Monroe smiled faintly. "An invitation. The Vesskari are reaching out to the galaxy, but this time with an understanding of choice." "Incoming message," Patel reported. "It's from Starfleet Command. They want a full report." Monroe took a deep breath. "Set course for the nearest starbase. We've got quite a story to tell." As the Odyssey jumped to warp, Monroe couldn't shake the feeling that their encounter had far-reaching implications. The Vesskari's psychic beacon might attract species from across the galaxy, ushering in a new era of unity or conflict. "Do you think we did the right thing?" Harris asked quietly. "We upheld our principles without losing ourselves," Monroe replied. "In the face of the unknown, that's all we can do." Far behind them, Veraxia glowed brighter than ever, a new star in the cosmic tapestry, a reminder of the thin line between discovery and peril, and the endless possibilities that awaited those brave enough to explore the final frontier.